Now let's make sure that the actual sound is coming out. Yeah. I don't need it out of the TV. Thank you. I would like it out of this thing. We just gotta figure out how to make it do that thing. Yeah. So, in theory, this should be working. Obviously, it is not. Because there's only so many audio controllers. Oh wait, I want desktop audio too. This one. And I want it to be... Huh. I have no idea why the hell it's not picking up any of them. And I'm assuming this isn't the case where you guys are all hearing it, and I'm the only one that is not. Got a strange idea. Nope, does not work on this one either. How about this one? No. This one? Hey, vehicle. Currently we're having some fun audio issues. So, I'm gonna relate this to so yesterday was the art stream. I basically have to take all the streaming equipment, dismantle it, well not really dismantle it, unplug some shit from it, and move it about 20 feet that way. And then today, I had to take all the stuff out and move it about 20 feet this way. And then I gotta remember what the hell was plugged into what. And I might have not plugged the right things into the places that it used to be plugged into. And now it's fussy. So in theory... Alright, so things we know. Sound is in fact coming out of... Yeah, and I haven't heard anything back about when we'll reschedule for that. It figures it's exactly that day that I'm going to be on a plane. If it had been like the day before, would have been fine. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't have because I would be working. So, I have no particular thoughts on it, mostly just because I'm not really familiar with most other runners and their skill levels. I just default to thinking that my own is very low. I think you guys are hearing the sound now. Oh no, I haven't really been attention to what people have done. I assumed I was going to lose the first round, and then I didn't, and I was surprised. Okay. Well, that's a start. I'm not hearing a damn thing. Well, what might just be the case is this has happened before. I might just do is just put on my TV audio. Okay. Well, that's great because I can't hear a goddamn thing. Which means we're gonna hear it twice because I have to have the TV on. Especially for audio cues in places where audio cues need to happen. So yeah, my expectation is that I'll be soundly defeated by you, but But then again, I've also figured that anyone I'd be paired against this entire thing, I would be soundly defeated by them. So, take that as you will. Maybe here, let me, maybe like, a separate time for this. I wanted to just do, like, fully randomized ones. or funny meme numbers. Also, I've been curious, is that you in... So your Discord avatar, is that you? Is that your fursuit? The purple one? It looks fancy. I don't have one. I have ears that I bought in college. Maelstrom, who's every now and again. Oh, that's a terrible. Yeah, I was looking really forward to. So I usually go to Midwest Fur Fest. I missed 2019. Things were busy in my life at the time. Hey, Sound. Hey, Seth with the 35 months. Good Lord, welcome back. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, no, so I obviously didn't get to MFF last year, but I was gonna try to go to Denver, which is another one more local to me here in sunny Denver, Colorado. And that didn't happen. I think it's actually happening again this year. They're just keeping the same theme. Yeah. But anyway, you all can hear sound from the capture card. I cannot. Everything's great. Sure. Can I help you, little man? No, you're not allowed to attack the cord. It shouldn't be. I haven't been dropping any frames. Also, so a remark. So I made a light sandwich before stream. So Bimani has technically had a treat so far because she had sandwich meats. So we're down one treat. Thank you, hon. I didn't want that mouse on the couch anyway. You're gonna get ready for a nap pretty soon, aren't you? Or you're gonna be a feisty lady all day. You're gonna be a feisty lady. Look at that feisty girl. She's being very feisty. There she is being all feisty. Oh, that's why this is at a weird angle. There's a... I've been wondering this whole time, why the monitor is at this weird angle? It was on top of this little screw key for my mouse to get to adjust the number pad on the side. But anyway. She wants attention. So I'm gonna give her attention. You only want so much attention. Stream called on account of cat. Hi. Anyway, so there we go. I haven't played this in like a week and a half. I'm sure this will go great. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! Wait, damn it. Not that button. Hey. Stream will start when B-Money decides that she's not wanting to attack my leg or the cord. You need to be held. Oh, we're holding you. You're getting held. I know, you want to play. You're gonna be a feisty ma'am, aren't you? She's being a feisty ma'am. Oh, Seth, going with the Ren Pier, what's up? Let me get this going. As I vamp while attempting to sate my cat's desire for attention. Do you need a toy? I bet she needs a toy. Anyway, I don't need to hear myself. Let's see. Wheel Martelli, turn, tell us a lesson we should learn. Lesson 8, somebody's got a sub. That person's gonna be. Happening shortly. Congratulations! Backseat Gaming Crew! Go figure! You have been chosen by a robot. To receive this sub, please enjoy your ad-free viewing and a whole bunch of emotes that I drew. Am I allowed to play this game now, hon? Also, Backseat Gamer Crew with the follow. Muchly appreciated. I'm glad my random number generator is interesting and compelling. Alright. Oh shit, this is... She has destroyed this toy. What a vicious murderer! It's a good thing. True fact, I have bought so many of these exact same things because they drive her ape shit, and they don't last very long. Oh man, it's behind the couch. Better go look for it. Oh man. There'll be a runtime or in-game. It'll be in the up there somewhere. Yes, satisfy your good. Occupy yourself with that toy. Yes, it won't last. Much like the toy itself. Anyway, this is a different seed than I thought through and go woo. So again, I haven't played this in like a week and a half. I'm sure it'll just go ducky. All right, good night. Thank you for popping in. Congrats on being chosen by a robot. Oh. Well, that's cute. So this is the Nova. It's a weapon I normally avoid. Oh, great. Nailed it. Now it technically does more damage. Fuck. If you do combinations of it does more damage if you put in an amount of effort that I have no intention of using. Much like this gun once we get a different one. So I'm going to go up here because I'd rather not fight Zader. Especially given that with this gun it will be kind of painful. Fuck. Ooh. Nailed it! So, we have two options. Bad and more terrible. Option one, which is the one I'm going to do, is we're going to go for the thingy at the top of the thing over here. The last one being is we go fight Zader. So the seed is dumb and bad already, and I hate it. Let's see how much more it'll be dumb and bad and stoke my ire. Please be good. Please be good. Okay. Sadly, this does not actually do a goddamn thing for me. I'm gonna just die. But it will later. Unfortunately, we're now obligated to go fight Zader. Unless I want to do weird-ass clips that I don't think are worth doing at this point. It's funny I can break the bubbles. So this is going to be dumb and terrible. We're also going to get a vanilla drill item. We're either going to get the drone or the actual drill. Up here. Because, sure. And after, of course, we fight this boss that we would normally be fighting at, like, about a minute ago. So this is Zader. I tend to avoid him. So the Nova Fire actually does more damage, but the problem is that it has technically a slower rate of fire. Which means it's not as... I think convenient is the word I'm thinking of. I'm pretty confident that will reset, but this is... I'm curious. Okay, it does. I thought that would happen. Want to be sure. Actually, I probably should have just checked what this was to see if it was worth it. I mean, it's not, but taking it anyway. What I will do is this neat thing that I learned literally about an hour before I played in the first tournament round. I'm gonna do it now. For like the third time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother getting it. And then for reasons I don't quite understand, it despawns the weird Metroid ball from here. I'm gonna give this another try. If I don't get it, I don't give a shit. It seems like there's probably a method to finagling your way through that I've yet to figure out, nor do I feel the need to. I'm sure if there was like a good item there, I might like go. So this is better. I'm content with this. This is a much better thing than the ones that I was trying to get. Can I just get like a different weapon? Any one will do, he said before getting the three-way shot. Or you can give me the flamethrower, that's neat. I guess we'll make that work. Thank you. And money, of course, is promptly taken. Okay, so we have the grappling hook, we have the flamethrower. We'll basically go mode. I'll just pretend it is. And we have... Yeah. I might be able to get that. It kind of sucks. At this one, I don't really care. It's not worth going for. Oh, this is much better. Well, now I can get that. I'm not going to, but I can. So this changes things a little bit. Actually, that makes this part much more convenient. Now, I will have to hit up the save point. Because, I am apt to die. Many times. I would think to normally go through the 420 room. However... Nailed it. I can go down here if we get the high jump boots, or... I guess this. There's a handful of things we can get that will allow me to get all of the things from the 420 room and the associated attic. You know, sure, it's right here. Why not? Right, and we were off screen, so these all respawn. Well, that kind of defeated my original purpose of staying there. Oh well. It is nice though having the flamethrower with 1 damage now, because it makes this slightly less terrible. That is not the button I had bound to that. Alright, well, I'm here, so why not? Say we'll get back to here. And now we can go through the 420 room. Now the thing is... Oh wait, no, I have the grappling hook. I can totally get everything up here. Oh, this is fine. Yes. Yes, this is fine. You'd think I'd remember which platforms are where. Then you'd be... Alright, well, I mean, it's right here. Why not? Something here should give me health. Yes, because I am below a threshold. So my big thing is to further practice drug skip. As you may remember from the tournament, I spent an inordinate amount of time trying to pull it off because I was on the wrong pixel. Now, so here's weird. I've actually, I mean, I can just do this. I was able to actually jump on top of that at some point. No, I'm good. It's a neat weapon. It's not one I'm particularly looking to use. Sure, we'll pick this up. Another one down here. Alright. I'm fine with it. Nailed it. Sure. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go out through this way. So I mean, it's nice getting a full health upgrade. That's about it. Although it is really nice that I've cleared out that area, so I don't have to worry about there being, like, I don't know, some singularly amazing item up there that I would have to backtrack and go pick up at some point. Uh-huh. I got the first swag jump. Can't win them all. Alright, well, we won't be getting that. Hey, Maelstrom. Welcome, welcome. I'd like to get all of these. Wow, I'm legit surprised those all died. I am pleasantly surprised by that. I was expecting that I would, like, aggro them all the way back to myself at the other side of the room and then have to kill them with the flame gun. I am pleased that that is not what happened. Alright, so this is really nice. I'm glad we have this. You know what? Fuck it. High jump boots, oh, it's pretty good in this game. I remember having one scene where I didn't get these until super late, and it was really disorienting. I kept forgetting where I was actually able to route, because I didn't take into account the fact that, I can't jump that high. Oh damn. I mean, that's a fine weapon. I won't be getting it. It's a fine weapon. We can go up and get the items from behind Talal. Oh, sure, I'll pick it. Totally calculated. Oh, okay. I worried that background there was actually blocks that were gone. I would not be able to get through. Oh, hey, we're in go mode. Well, that's a thing. It's extremely dumb go mode. Oh my god. Oh, Final Fantasy Land with the 2,000 bits. Good lord, much appreciated, and welcome. You made it just in time for go mode. Abruptly into this seed. So this is, yeah, we're having some audio issues. For example, I think what wound up happening is, when I migrated the streaming computer from my room, after doing the art stream yesterday, I think some of the wires didn't go to the places they were before, and so they think that they're plugged into different things, and they are not. Nice. Alright, well, we got another health node, which is great, because everything in the final area is going to one-shot. So whatever I can get to not die is very helpful. Yeah, mouse problem. So this is a good old-fashioned low percent. This is not my strong suit. Which is why I'm practicing. I actually have coffee today. Alright, so we're gonna get all the items up here and hope that they're useful. There we go. Oh, just the audio being weird and faint. Shillelagh like the club weapon? So from what I was told, so I watched the Sensei Bear Messiah made a video that was on the internet, and I watched that, and I've been going a completely different block set. So I've been lining up around here, and I should be lining up around here. I'm not even getting any reaction from this one. I think this is the one that's used in the video. There we go. Now I just have to be able to do that consistently. And that's the problem. Seriously, we're gonna edge over to the right. Did it first time. Follow along. There's for optimal speed running, you put the bomb down when you're about to die so that it detonates after you're dead, and it will nudge the fake trace over closer to the door, which causes the drone to travel less, and it optimizes time. Hey look, it's that shitty weapon that I didn't want to get. Right there. Alright, so we're kind of bare bones on items right now. We might be fine, but knowing me, we won't be fine. Especially considering I haven't really practiced in a while. So our options are pretty limited. Basically limited to me just YOLOing this. Nailed it. So this is going to be a thing. We run one coat for defense. We have a total of 2 health upgrades. And a dream. So this is gonna be hilarious and terrible and abandon all hope. The nice thing is that because I do have that is, oh. Like, what? Oh my god. So disappointed right now. There we go. So in order to do this, I put my pinky on the jump button. Oh my god. Fuck it, we'll do it live. It almost seems like a moot point to put the safety health, because nothing will save me. Shit is real. Alright, then we practice the sentinel skip. Oh god, we did so much damage. The amount of damage is ridiculous. A ridiculous amount of damage. This is fine. Spoilers, it's not actually fine. So we're getting this guy to come down. Yeah, that will kill me. If that gets near me, I am dead. Oh my god, the vanilla drill! Well, I'll be damned. Hoping these are good. That's exactly what I need right there. I mean, we don't need that weapon. It's so funny, the drill right here at the end of the game. I'm killing these things for good goddamn measure. Because I have, like, no power nodes. So there's one other that's up here. Or it exploded and it's dead. Well, this is nice. You know what? Fuck it. I'm putting on a safety. So we have successfully made it minimal percent past the sentinel skip and hitting the checkpoint. Now, most other players, all of whom are better than me, would have definitely finished the seed by now. I'm content with the fact that I'm here anyway, because that is not an easy task. What I really hope is a coat. Nope, it's a starting one. No, I don't want that. I do want these all dead. Fucking die. So. That went eerily well. Hey, Baxa Gaming. Funny story. This wound up being a very quick jet seed. Doesn't go mode very quickly. You know what? Sure. Oh, this one? Yeah, no, I was saying, actually, you just said, I would imagine that anyone that is better at this game, i.e. most anyone, would have finished this a long time ago. So we know the fat bean. Yeah, this is one of the things I spent, I'd say, like probably like 3 minutes just trying to get through the to the drug skip. I kept not doing it. Oh yeah, no, I have no doubt that I will lose soundly to you. Like I said, I'm amazed I beat anyone. No, I just speedran this back before the grappling hook shit was found. I only dabbled in the randomizer. Oh yeah, no, because I keep getting seeds where it's either like mid-tier getting items and shit, or yeah, no, like just because I mean I very rarely get seeds like this, so I just very rarely get to practice this kind of thing. No kidding, this is literally the second time I've had to do the low percent pass sentence skip. Ever. Like, they just don't give things. No, here's the thing, I used to run Mazzo all the time too, and it would just be like, here's like 5 health and damage fragments, or damage upgrades respectively. And then the red code. And I'm like, well, this feels easy. This is legit the first time I've actually been here without the fat beam. Oh, and then the sound died. That's a game thing. That is not the thing I wanted. Burp. Yeah, hey, don't tell Twitch. Oh yeah, no. In my case, yeah, I think maybe I've run about like a dozen seeds. Again, I mostly just speedran this years ago. Yeah, no, I was, well, not for rando. I practiced for doing GDQ back with the old school, like, after G-Virus's first run. I was practicing. I was really hardcore into practicing it. I'm afraid of competition, and I don't like competing. So I wound up starting to feel really uncomfortable competing with people for like really fast runs. It was more fun for me. Oh God, no! I hate that. Like I was a nervous wreck the whole time running it in the first stage of the tournament. It's why. Well, so I died very early on, in large part because they had forgotten to deafen our mics, and so I had to type in a chat like, "Should we be deafened? Because I can hear you commenting on things." And like, "Oh yeah, we should." And then I died to the snail, like before, just before the room just before doing the climb where nobody is. Because I, like, wasn't paying attention to the fact that, oh yeah, everything's on a different cycle. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna need luck. No, like I said, I'm legit surprised I've gotten anywhere. Yeah, good night. The hell did it go? Are you gonna teleport out and spook me? For the hell of it, I'm gonna go see what the hell's down here. Because there's an item that we can get. So my hair has been very much not cooperating. Like, this side wants to go, like, that way, and this one wants to drop down. So it looks really uneven, and I don't like it. Just roll with it, why not? Yellow? Oh. Right. Again, it's so weird. I'm so used to having the fat beam really early that I've sort of come to rely on the fact that I've got the I can just wreck the disco room all the way from a distance. I think this is our 5th, so it's not even a full upgrade. Yeah. What weapons do I... Oh, I don't have anything worth using against the disco room. Well, shit. But we're doing it. It's happening. That is hella rude. Yet I gain a net amount of health because I have so little health. Alright, so next plan. Alright, you wanna come down here? That'd be cool. Is instead of relying on flamethrower damage, to rely on red coat damage. Can you stop? Thank you. Well, that went great. So things that I've determined. 1, I'm gonna need to glitch the disco room. And 2, I think they go at an actual rotation. Like, I can plan and then avoid the laser things. Now it should be coming down. There we go. See if I can get you stuck against there. Oh, that's exactly what we're doing. So basically what I need to do is I need to get that one dead, and then we got another one up here that needs to be dead. Because they're going to get in the way of my ability to do this thing. This thing is iffy at best for me. Nope. Ow. Ow. There we go. Alright, how am I going to do this? 1, there's an item there. Actually, what we're going to do is... Here, I need you. Oh, whoops. Nope. Mostly made it. Then actually, I would have totally gotten that if I had not fallen into that pit. Although the second one up there, so that's the problem, is there's gonna be multiple ones. I thought, or I guess the better way to put it is, I hoped that it would follow the drone into the tunnel, get the hell out of my way. me this thing will totally... Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Well, as long as you stay right the hell there. Getting a good practice making this jump. I'm trying to think, like, if I didn't have the flamethrower, what the hell would I do here? I mean, I guess if you could do this, like, without thinking it. Like, if this was... I don't know, like... Icebreaker. Like, I can probably do that pretty quickly under pressure. This is a little more unpracticed. And now we die again. Oh wait, can I... Well, they're there, but they're not aggroed. Okay. Yeah, they do go in a... They do rotate, so I mean, I can at least plan for where they're going to be going. Or at least which one's going to be shooting next. Oh, what's neat is this is legitimately the lowest percent that I've actually done. Because in other ones prior that were similar to this, I would still go, like, scrounging around for damage and health upgrades. Usually I would have the fat one. I do tend to get that a lot. Ow. thumb exercises. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, so. There's not actually the plan that I had. Alright, well that's good to know. Alright. It's not nearly as smooth and quick as I would hope, but it, you know, gets the job done. You know, actually they're going to be stuck down at the bottom, so it's probably better to not reset the room, because I can probably just... Yeah. And then the last part would be clipping out of the ceiling here. There we go. And then we win! Several days later. Hey, GG. Thanks for the GG's right there. So that was good practice. Actually, I thought I might have just saved this seed and use this as like practice for doing literally this exact. Like the. I'm trying to think, like, in a seed like this, where everything else is the same, but there's no flamethrower. Actually, well, so the flamethrowers are shoot-through wall flame, which is a thing you definitely need. So that's what this trigger is accomplishing. If it was like I had to kill her, because this that's happening right now could have happened. One damage now. And not only that, I got it out of logic. Oh. Hey, close. Yeah, this is, the nice thing is it's better than the bass sounds, which are just... like clank, 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 clank. I must return to my home land. I did. What's funny is it's an actual space you can stand on. I had a seed a while ago where I jumped down there and then I just killed the boss with the fat beam because it was just I was able to get to a point where because the fat beam is, although not literally an infinite range, it's darn near close. It's extremely long. I would like to save this one. Here, I guess I gotta type it in here. 3404 806563. Alright. I'm gonna... It's a good thing I wrote it here, because, yeah. There we go. Boop. I forget exactly what Masochist progression does. You have a better chance to basically get the seed that I just did. So actually, I might as well just practice that. 6563. Four oh four 806563. Oh, fucking hell. Right, I have to save. Do this eventually. There we go, nailed it. In which case, let's do Masochist. So I think what it is major item upgrades, like damage and health, whatnot, are put later in the seed. So like your early item stuffs are just fragments and like weapons and items and stuff. So you have a much higher chance of getting really early go mode, but you would have a difficult time completing it with the amount of items you're given. I've been told like a couple of times exactly what it is, I just never remember what. So I've just kind of internalized it as that. The item logic just does not favor you having items that are good. Case in point, this gun. So this gun does count as a shoot-through-walls weapon. Technically. It does, in fact, hit things on the other side of walls. It's basically a kilver, but you can hold the button down. And it's not nearly as good. This is like a damage over time thing instead of a, like, burst damage per shot. I'm pretty confident this will get us up and over here. Yeah. Nice. Okay, I'm good with this. So, this will also allow me to check a number of things out of logic. The downside is it's going to be really weird getting one of these jump thing, or breaking these little bubbles up here without, you know, royally messing it up because of the nature of the weapon. Oh, or it just does it perfectly the first time. Cool. That's a thing too. So now we're in the ceiling. As you do. So the rough idea as to why that's doing what it's doing, any breakable terrain, like the little bubbles there, I would like that. Sweet! So, whenever you transition screens, or two screens, well, they eventually respawn. But everything hard respawns after you progression 2 screens. But what we're doing is... Oh shit, I need to be on top of that. Oh wait, no I don't. So what happens is, it will not spawn on top of trace. However, we force it to spawn by standing where it would be, moving the drone to a different screen and then breaking the drone. Those blocks respawn, and the way that the game handles what happens during that is it just sends you to the vertically until you get to a point where trace can stand. Which in this case is sending us into rooms that we're not actually in. But when we hit a door, we'll transition into where that door goes. Did I hit the thing? I did not. Oh, this is gonna be a thing. Alright, so I need to shoot the drone up, break it, and then immediately hit the thing with the drone drill. Sweet. So this is an area that you can access much later. But I can get up here now using that weird clip thing. So that we just got is not in logic. This, however, is. But the process of getting over to this one is a little bit more cumbersome. Sure, I'll take this. We can. I really don't feel like... So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go get the item that's over here. In the vanilla Nova area. So like if you were playing this game for the very first time, basically where the game guides you progression-wise. You would go up here, you would go over this way, because you literally can't get anything until you get this gun. And then you use this gun to activate a gate to go fight the first boss. Who then leads you to get the drill, which is what you need to proceed with the game. So I'm going to get this, because it's a single item that's a Sphere 0 location, which means it's accessible the moment you start the game mode. Well, after you collect the first item, which has to be a gun. Basically, this is available from the beginning of the game. And it is definitely a thing I didn't want to skip. So this is the high jump boots. Not only is it a fantastic item to have that will confuse the shit out of me if I don't have it and I try to route mid-game stuff, it also is, I'm going to say, required. You technically can beat the game without it. If you meet certain requirements. So, there's an official Go mode, which is you have the drone swap, and like a handful of guns. The unofficial way, which is the one I did in the last one, is you can use the grappling hook to work magic, and that's how we did this seed the last time. I actually can't get the item that's over there. We'll come back later for Zader. In hindsight, actually, I really should, like, in a race setting, I really shouldn't have done this. Because it's two items. One is kind of cumbersome to get if you don't have a decent drill amount, which we don't. And the other one is you gotta fight a boss, which also can take time when you're at this point, you don't have a heck of a lot of stuff. Either way. So at this point, actually, I can get whatever this item is down here. This thing. In this door. And it is not worth going. Really pleased with that last seed. Actually, the Sentinel skip went really well. I didn't die doing Sentinel skip. And then the room right afterwards went also very well, all things considered. So, well, we don't have any glitch items, which I would need to get the attic items out of the 420 room. I've learned that I don't want Trace to be stuck there. Oh, nice. Angie Cartoon with the raid. Hello everyone, welcome. I am practicing some Axiom Verge Randomizer. The last seed was the sort of seed that will definitely defeat me. Butt me clothes, what? Maybe that's a hashtag on the Twitter. But I had a good old-fashioned low percent seed, which is a thing that I'm not good at. So I died a lot. Yeah, can we get a butt spot? Yes, I like the. I don't know how the algorithm would picture why I would like that. But the butt me pliz is make me laugh. So I would like a better gun. If that's a thing we can do, that would be delightful. Oh, were you also playing Axiom Verge, or were you playing something different? So this is not a new gun. Much to my dismay. Oh, Rhythm Doctor. I think you mentioned that last time. I think you played that before. I know I've heard of this, and I forget from whom. Actually, as a side, so y'all might know, Lord Dude Plays comes into the stream. He's actually on a road trip currently with his family, and is presently in Denver. I'm actually going to be meeting with him tomorrow at Round 1 near me. Oh, really? Is it available on... Is it on Steam? Because most things run natively in Steam. Or through Steam and Linux. This is disappointing. It's so weird. Technically, we do have our shoot through walls item. Which is really weird because, I mean, they're different animals, but Mac is, or at least Mac OS is not entirely unlike Linux. They do stem from similar Unix-based beginnings, unlike Windows that just, well, it was hijacked from Xerox. I think I'm paraphrasing that heavily. History. Well, sure, game. So this is the lab coat. It's not ideal. But at the very least, I can get this. By the way, this is a glitch you could perform. I haven't done this in a while. I remember we tried to find ways that this might be used to sequence break things. But it didn't. Actually, this is more broken than I remember it being. I'm actually kind of concerned. I might have broken this game irreparably. Yeah, because I can't clip through walls anymore, which is kind of a thing that's important for this weapon that I or the coat that I cracked. Oh, or it's fine now. Okay, you just take damage. I remember we tried to so basically, if you launch the drone while you're still transitioning with the lab code, it does that thing that just happened. Which at least visually makes it look like visually makes it look like Trace is at two places at once, even though, I mean, he's still in one place, and the game acknowledges him as being in one place. It just makes the game act funny. So, like, I remember early on when I was trying to think of, like, is this glitch exploitable? Being like, does it, like, your actual, like, your clipping as far as the game is concerned, is that at one point, but you can still, like, reach further areas? The answer was no. It's a purely graphical glitch. And also kind of inconvenient if, like right there, you need to clip through some more walls. It won't let you. So that's the drone launch extender. It's not especially valuable for us right now at this point. Oh. Right. Oh, I do bring it. Oh, I forgot I had this. Everything's fine. wonderful. You know what? Okay. I mean, I'm cool with this. Did I? I did save. Okay, wait. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Can, like, I get a different weapon? Like, literally any weapon. I would, and I can't believe I'm saying this, I would take this three-way shot. I would use that weapon right now over the one we currently have. I would do it. So, I mean, I could go up for the one item. The thing is that, it's one item. It would bring me to Uki-Na. Thing is that I really don't feel like doing Uki-Na when I'm still missing the red coat, which is a thing I kind of need. On the rough approximation of us getting there. So instead I'm gonna go this way, where there's a lot of stuff, and I bet it's not gonna be great. And go mode. Alright, I'm cool with this. This is very useful. Very, very useful indeed. Now, the downside is that if I do get the red coat, I don't have a feasible weapon. You are taunting me, game. We don't really have a feasible weapon for actually doing the clip through the ceiling and fight the last boss. That's not happening. Oh. Well, speaking of things I didn't want to see, this thing. This almost doesn't feel worth it. Because the chances that this is required is pretty low. Now, granted, in the first run of the tournament that I was in, this was in fact required because right behind this... Wait, no, it wasn't. Right, because it was literally the last item you would get before this is relevant was the red coat. So you didn't even need this thing we just picked up. So this is a Sutrin key. It opens literally 2 gates in the game. If you're playing in the original game, and you're not doing the weird grappling hook clips that I haven't learned yet, or at least in the speedrunning setting, you don't need that in the speedrun as of current. But when I was playing this game, back when dinosaurs roamed the earth, oh yeah, just wait a minute. You can use that grappling hook to finagle a way to not need that thing at all either. You know, so this is a weapon that I say very frequently that I like it, but I never actually use it. Now is the time when we use it. Because I would much prefer this than the other thing. See, look at it go. Look at it do things. Look at it accomplishing its goals. I have no idea the damage coefficient of the thing. But it's doing damage, and that's really all I care about. Oh, hi. I think it's just the trench coat, or is this the red coat? Oh, it is the red coat. I'd say we're in go mode, but I need a gun that can actually feasibly conquer the clipping through the ceiling. Now, the nice thing is that we do have 2 coats, which means we are currently actually at a higher health percentage than I was the last time. Sure. So this is another neat seed. It's very mean, but it's a neat seed. This is very strange. I'm now in a viable weapon go mode. So let's see. Scissors beam, the fat beam, the flamethrower. I guess the Kilver and like 8 size nodes. I don't know how many size nodes they actually would need to make the Kilver big enough. Ideally, it'll be the flamethrower, because then I can just press down and not pay attention while I hold a button. You know, I'm down for that. Uh-huh. Well, it's a range node, which is not a size node. So it's not the thing I need. And this is... sure. Although, just like the last seed, we were at 2 health upgrades and 1 damage upgrade. Although it is nice that right now, like, if I were to get to the final boss, I cannot defeat the final boss. I mean, I guess... you could do, like, an original vanilla means of killing the boss, but with the amount of not damage we have... Nah, it's not, that's not... It's not bueno. It's negative bueno. So I guess I'm just gonna roll through all of the items and hope we get a gun. Alright, damage upgrade. I'm cool with that. Fragment of a damage upgrade. Sure. So I'm gonna do this dumb thing. This saves time only if it doesn't take forever to do this thing. Cool. Well, I'm glad that saves time. And we have... really, at this point, because wait, we apparently have 3 damage upgrades. Was that a... So I think this actually is a viable weapon. Yeah, I was gonna say, the one that we picked up down there was not the damage upgrade. So the thing about this one is I can stand and go like this. It will take forever. But I think that is a viable weapon to defeat the final boss. It'll suck. Here, let me practice over here. So basically, we'd stand up here. I think that just barely gets in. I might try this. And if it doesn't, I might just... we just start another seed. Yeah, this is gonna be purely experimentation. We're gonna go mode, assuming this gun can accomplish the things that I'm hoping it does. And if it doesn't, I'll just say, we'll call a mulligan on the seed. Because I... at the point of me getting to where I can test it, I've basically finished the seed. So we get to go mode again. Now this is a very interesting one. Like I said, it was weapon that will actually... oh. Sure, I'll check this. It was a weapon that can go through walls. It's not the shitty starting one that I had. Type of seed. Very interesting indeed. But practicing more of this. Oh, it was real fast. I think I found the mark that I want to use. Fantastic. And then in the race, when I get soundly destroyed, they'll be like, hey, at least you did that clip really fast. So what I'm hoping is that in the climb up to the final area, we'll run into like the fat beam and the flamethrower, or anything that's better than what we have, and then I can just test with the reverse slicer and then just call it a day. But again, if I get to the final boss and the reverse slicer can't actually clip through it, I will make a mental note that the reverse slicer is not a thing that'll work for that. This is only our first size node, though. So this will raise the size of this piece of shit. And may or may not make it viable. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Ow. Oh my god. So here we are again. It's like we were just here like half an hour ago. Or something. No, it is nice that I have the glitch bombs, because it makes the room just before Sentinel a whole lot nicer. Get this to reset this room so I don't run in and have that guy immediately clip into me and make me regret life choices. Get this shit out of my way. And then get the Sentinel skip totally first try. Oh my god, I did. Holy fuck. Well, that was the thing. Get this guy to clip into a place where I can delete him. So if the reverse slicer can actually defeat the final boss, this will actually be a new PB. It will be a new peanut butter. I need you right there. Oh, that's adorable. So I'm going here purely because I'm hoping that I get a gun that's like, you know, worth using that clips through the... Man, that's not a good gun at all. So what is fun is that we do have 2 coats, which means we have more mitigation. I also have more damage, like a lot more damage than I did last time. And Fat Bean. That's not Fat Bean at all. Checking over here for a last-ditch effort of a weapon that's worth using. Or another size node. Now we can test to see if the Warbly gun will go through. Actually, we can test it right here. No, it does not go through that now. Oh, this is very unfortunate. Do I? Nope, this is what we're working with right now. Alright. So the downside is that I only have 2 glitch bombs. I could totally use more. Oh, but there's a notable increase in the damage being done. Okay. Oh shit, I just fell down the pit. Okay, I didn't. Actually, our drone, because I have more damage, is kind of slightly tankier. Not especially. Kind of is. I need you in here. I'm real tasty. Alright, so they're going to be stuck down here. Presumably forever. Alright, we're safe. I'm gonna get this guy out here to reset this room. That shit's not coming in with me. And then we save. So now this is just boiling down to how quickly I can get through the ceiling. Now again, I'm not entirely sure if the reverse slicer has the range to hit the boss thing. And if it doesn't, I'm just gonna say I finished the seed and we'll move on to another one. Because I'm not looking for another one. Oh, schnitzels. I'm not getting the timing right. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, moment of truth. Hey, we can finish the seed. Sweet. This is so dumb. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this will not go through here. No. Well. This is what we're doing. Now, if I didn't have as many damage upgrades as I do, this would be a little more painful. So for those of you that have not played Axiom Verge, this is not how you're supposed to do it. This is not the intended victory condition. This is very much not expected. You're not supposed to be where I'm currently standing. Wait a minute. Oh. I could have just done this the whole time. It just goes like normal. It would have been so much faster too, because I would have got more hits on it. Alright, so that's not a PB. But it's pretty close to it. Oh wait, no, there was a PB. Sweet. Meanwhile, I'm actually gonna send this to Seraph and the other one. Actually, I just realized, I think we have pronouns. Oh wait, no, were there pronouns here? No, I don't know pronouns. Some people have pronouns on our Axiom Verge Discord because we added them. Either way. Yeah, I'm glad I tested that, because that's a much better thing. So I'm actually gonna do more Masochist runs, because I feel my item collection game is really good. For me, the challenge is low percent finishing the game, and that's a thing that I can definitely practice and definitely be good at. Things in the background. Alright. Here, let's get a I'll get a prediction going for whether or not so originally I thought that, well, if we get the red code as our drill item, then you know, I'll just nix the thing. But apparently the drill or the drone is logically required to be in the beginning of the game. If you get the red coat, it's because that's just a separate item that's there. So you can, within the first, I'd say like 5 minutes of the game, ideally the first 3 minutes of the game, ideally the first 2 minutes of the game, we get an item that lets us drill through walls, and it can either be the drone or the drill. So if you would like to bet your channel points of whether or not it's going to be either the drone or the drill as our starting breaks through walls and shit item, go ahead and do so now. I'm gonna go get a drink, because I already drank my coffee. Give me woo. Looks like we got some light betting on whatever the hell's on the left. And away we go. Boop. So this thing over here has to be a weapon. Hey, Ferals. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you missed that. I just did a prediction. Oh, I'm so glad we have this weapon. This is a good weapon. Actually, come to think of it, I haven't gotten the scissors beam in quite a few seeds. Huh. Huh. Nice to have it in one of these, though. So this is definitely a weapon that we can use to do the funny thing in the final boss. It'll also let me check this thing. So here's the thing, if this is a... Alright, well, I'm back. I need some help. Like the devs for FF14 or a dev for something else playing it 14? I know the devs for the game are actually really in tune with the community. The hell hit me? Yeah, I wouldn't, if I was watching, I wouldn't really know what to look for either. So we can fight Zader, which I would prefer not to do, but we can get this thing. Ideally, this is the drone that I can do all the... Hey! I can do all the neat skips at the beginning of the game. Because we're going right to that part of the game. Yeah, I could have sworn I've seen them do that, or I'm aware of them doing that before. I know they're pretty vocal with the community about what they're doing and whatnot. Fuck. There we go. So I probably could have gotten that top either way. So this is not in logic. Wait. Yeah, none of this is in logic. Not that I give a shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, right, yeah, because it would be all in Japanese. Right. That's the part that I was missing. And then this immediately dies. Out my input. And through here. And now we're up here. I mean, this is another fun weapon that I rarely use. It's got good damage, a good rate of fire. Well, I mean, it's got kind of lackluster damage right now, because I'm kind of lacking in damage nodes. But it is a real fun. It has a nice impact to it. This is in logic as well. It's nice to see this. So the Zader items are in logic. As much as I'd like to use the data bomb, this is just going to be a lot more convenient. So the Zader items are in logic. The thing is that it's kind of a pain in the ass to get over there. Especially given that our drill item is the drum. So I'm going to bank on not worth going for now. I mean, maybe I'll come back at some point. But with the items we presently have, we're pretty decently set up for things. So it's basically like foregoing on like a Gina's cave in Sphere Zero. Like it's there, it's certainly in logic, but it's a thing that you'll put off doing if you can manage to do so. There's just a whole lot more items along this way. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, we never get to see the no-coat Justin Bailey. Interesting. I think this is the Iskart Hanzo? Oh, no, it's Ikibo Lebir. Oh, this is, oh. Oh, yeah, no, Ikibo Lebir is the one that I just got, or I got all the way up the top. Which actually is, no, it's still not in logic, but whatever. Thank you. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I can at least see it. This also means I'm up here, why not? Why not grab this? Oh, I agree with Buttspot. Yes, that myself. So that wasn't especially worth it. I mean, it was good to check. Like, it was in logic because of the item that was right here. Like, it just made sense to just check that right then and there, even if it was nothing. So, we'll go here. A lot of these are starting very similarly. Although in large part it's because we have the drone, so a lot of the stuff down at the bottom, a drone and a glitch item, which means all the stuff down at the bottom of this area is actually viable and worth getting. It also means I get to test this alternate means of doing this. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to drill trace through that. Oh, that's real nice. So this is a trench coat? Oh. Hey, it's the red coat. I'll be damned. Okay. Well, I'm very fine having that this early. And the grappling hook? Yeah. Hey. So, if we get the grappling hook really soon, this is fixing to be another very early go mode, good to practice kind of seed. I'm fine with the Kilver. I'm not going to use this, but I'm very fine having the Kilver. This is a mighty fine weapon. One that I really won't be using, but it's a mighty fine weapon. Actually, no, I was like, maybe we have no damage upgrades. Like, maybe it'd be a slightly more viable choice compared to the Scissors Beam. No, the Scissors Beam just has more range. Oh, there's the high jump boots. Thing that I forgot I actually definitely do need in this seat. So that's nice to have. I will definitely take this. Oh yeah, I can't actually get the other side. So there's the one item that's in the middle of that area we cannot get. But I can't get all the other things on the other side. I'm gonna get through this. Rude. Oh my god. Okay. This does nothing for me, but whatever. No, I'm good. I like how I'll pick up damage fragments that I know for a fact I won't really be using. But if I see that, the one of the two syringe items, like, no, I'm good. I don't need to pick that up at all. I mean, it's not like it does anything bad. Like, it's at the very least, it is a raw upgrade. It's just not a very good one. I can do that. Oh, hi, I will take this. Hey, damage upgrade. Sweet. So I believe actually I could, in logic, get one room to the left of where I just picked up the damage node and then drop down. I'm pretty sure I can do that, but it takes effort. And there's just more stuff this way. So at this point, we're looking for the grappling hook. Man, that's what I want. When we get the grappling hook, we're just hightail into the final area. That is not the grappling hook. But it is the right color, which meant that for a very brief moment I was very excited. And then no longer existed. So that weapon's the ion beam. It's actually a ton of fun, but I won't be using it. As much as Reverse Slicer won my favor in the last seed, nah, I'm good. Oh, shit. But I'll still be going. Yeah. I'm gonna be real sad to find out if that grappling hook is like right behind Zader. I could have gotten it ages ago. So I can clip up through that, and apparently I'm not succeeding in doing so. And grappling up. It's the stupid health upgrade. Who needs health in this game? When for all intents and purposes, when I get to the final area, everything one-shots me anyway. What good does this health serve for my purposes? Uh-huh. Alright, I'm cool with that. I think we're going to continue basically to the Uruku fight. Yeah. Because that's just a generally larger pool of... You know what? Here, here's this dumb plan that I'm going to do. While I still have the save point right here, so I can just nope out of this room really fast. I'm not even sure if this is in logic, but I don't really care. Fuck. Okay. But it's worth checking. I don't regret going there. Again, I'm just fully expecting that the grappling hook is going to be at the very beginning of the game on the 2-item checks where I'm like, nah, there's just more shit in this other place. Let's just go there first. And it will haunt me this entire seed until such time as I find the grappling. That is not the grappling. And the thing is I can get the drone swap, and that is also a viable means of finishing the seed. But it's not the fun way. So I would prefer to not finish it in that way, because it's not cool. Or not as cool as other options that I can have. No, I'm going this way. Weep, weep, weep. And... I mean... If I've learned anything from the seed thus far, it's that I really don't need that much health. I've got more health right now than I finished the last seed with, so I think I'm good. In the last seed, this is where our red coat was. I will not be getting that. So that is the starting weapon in the vanilla game. You really don't need it. You know? So this is I think this influences the scissor beam? I actually legit do not know. So that increases the range of your weapons. To what degree and what specific weapons benefit from it, I could not tell you offhand. It does something to some other thing, so why not? It's probably good. It has a benefit. It adds a number to something. Sure. Uh-huh. So this Masochist Seed so far is giving us more items than the advanced logic seed that we played at the beginning of the stream. This saddens me. Again, it probably does something important. To something that I probably have. It buffs the syringe item that I've forgone on picking up. And again, this whole time I'm just like, oh shit, it was probably just in the very beginning of the game. Probably. Although we can only afford one treat for her tonight because she got sandwich meats before the stream started. So I made a sandwich, and she is so spoiled. She just recognizes when like I have bread on the counter. I'm gonna put sandwich meat on it, and she's visibly excited. She knows that I cannot resist giving her pieces of sandwich meat. This isn't going nearly as well as the last seed. There we go. It's a little tighter than I used to afford. Like, you kind of gotta ride into that left side wall. You know, I was thinking like the Rambo porn parody, Rambo First Blood. We're all adults here. Also, welcome, buddy. Actually, well, in the last seed, I actually got that. Like, it only took me like 2 jumps. Hey, Reddick, welcome, welcome. Doge seems sus of what I have said. Why Doge so sus? Alright, so this is my usual routing for seeds such as this. Oh, fluffer. As a reminder, these things are completely RNG, and the only RNG part of this entire game. Every time their little squiggly things shoot, it determines a random value of, is it going to move to the left, straight ahead, or to the right? Then it just recalculates that every time it moves. Yet another one of these things. Again, I'm sure this does something of value to something that I have. I think it's making the scissors being longer. Seems about right. Alright, so we're going to save here, and I'm going to pilfer some items from Luke's room. this is a giant boss that I won't be doing anything to because I don't have... Hey, go mode! What a convenient place for our go mode item. Huh. Similarly, while I'm here, why not? No, I'm good. I don't need that. And the flamethrower! Again, I'm perfectly fine on having this. But we have it now. Why not? Now we're in go mode. By the way, this is the third seed of the night. And I've only been streaming for like maybe, I don't know, like an hour and a half, 2 hours. The difference with this seed is that we don't have another coat. So I do have less armor. However, I do have like twice as much health. We'll check this item. Could be a coat. Nope, it's firewall. I'd say that's a fine weapon, but I'd be lying to myself. Alright, and so in the last seed, I think I found the pixel that I want to stand on. I think I found one that I like. So we're going to see whether or not this holds true on a second run through. Nailed it. Nailed it. There we go. Magic. I'm off screen, hacking the game. Alright, that does work a whole lot better. See, that skips like, I don't know, 10 minutes. That skips a not insignificant chunk of the game. No, it's being pushed backwards. And now we get to fast track it into the end of the game. Now, if I can do this quickly and well, we got yet another PB on our hands. Right now, I am like overabundant in items. Like, I don't need anything. Like, I've got all the things that I need. Like, at this point, all that would really be better is if I got, like, another coat or maybe the fat beam so I can clear out the disco room before I get to the disco room. So in the last two seeds, this lead up went really well, which means in this one, where I'm actually better geared, I'm gonna have a devil of a time doing all this. I'm gonna die so much. That's how I roll. Get this through, reset this room. So I don't feel like dealing with that. Going through. The game is saved. these out of the way. I remember the beginning of the seed where I was really excited to see the scissors beam, and here I am not using the scissors beam. Hey, Rashmar! Welcome, welcome. I got a new PB, and I think I'm about to get another PB. These are both very nice seeds. Well, again, this is also the practicing the low percent. Because they've all been really low percent, like go mode very fast. Oh my god. Game bliss. Oh man, those range notes really making that flamethrower throw flame more good. This is actually going to be the first time that I've died to Sentinel. Yeah, because the last two I was able to get through just fine. Oh well. No. Well, the first seed of the night was a red coat only one. The last seed I had 2. Although, in the first seed with only 1 coat, I came in here with 4 health mods. Like, rather, 2 health upgrades. It was, finished it with 2 health and 1 damage. I wound up getting another health upgrade, like, on the lead to the final boss. But this area, I did Sentinel with just 2 health upgrades. And bare minimum coat. Last year was a little nicer. I came in here with 5 and 2 coats. Yeah. Yeah, the last one, the last seed, I did this. It was either first or second. Like it was very immediate. I think it was like the first time I actually connected. Like I had trouble getting to the ceiling on it, but once I actually hooked into it, I swung into this fine. It's frustrating because I've yet to find out like a. Oh, actually, there is the prediction that was up for this one, and it was drone. If you can resolve that was selected, it was in fact drone. I haven't even gotten to drill this seed. In the first seed, I also did not get the drill. Oh my god. And it wound up being right after Sentinel. Yeah, no one. Yeah, we only had one person. Or from what I was looking at, it looked like only 250 points are put on. I guess at this point, drill. So I'm having trouble with this time. It's funny, I'm the most geared. Like, I could kill Sentinel. Wait, no, I can't, because then I actually can't finish the seed. Well, I would need to come back up. Can you get off the seat? This is fine. Which, if memory serves, is a very similar outcome to what happened in the last seed? Oh, nice. But here's a full health refresh. So this is fine. So in the first seed, that was the drill right there. I need you all down here. This is only almost purely so that I can just kill these things without having them get in my way. Like, I'm not terribly concerned about getting the fragments. And then I just get into the save, and we are safe. Yeah, we're like, I mean, it could have been a coat. It could have been either of the coats, because in this case the red coat was so early, so really the red coat logically can access all the other coats. But mostly, yeah, it's just to get rid of the... Because even when they're glitched, those things... Hey, look, it's a coat! Cute. And also, like, getting the fat beam, because this is... Well, it'll be a lot easier. So, this gave me a devil of a time in the first seed, because I had, again, 1 damage upgrade. And these things were, I had to basically work out ways to get these things stuck in the wall. Nice, and what that'll do is that refreshes our glitch bombs. Because if this thing is not glitched, it is now. And we're good. Refresh this room. Because don't feel like dealing with that. And then much like Sentinel, the first 2 seeds of the night, no problem at all getting into the ceiling on this. So I'm expecting to have the devil of a time this seed. Why not? Oh my god. Again, I had no problem at all with this in the first 2 seasons. Oh, you know, you said Sen skip, and my fun immediately went to Dark Souls and, like, Sen's Fortress skips. And I'm like, well, there's the skip to get to Sen's Fortress. Right, Like, you kind of need to go through Sen's Fortress in order to access Anaconda. And my thought was like, yeah, I mean, there's one where you fist parry an enemy on the bridge and it it clips you through the floor, or at least the game thinks you have, and it puts the falling death animation, but you haven't actually fallen to die. But the camera's now weirded out, and you get to walk all the way to Sen's Fortress without actually opening up Sen's Fortress. Yeah, I think it is Sen skip. Like, it's not that you're skipping Sen's Fortress, it's that you're skipping to Sen's Fortress. It's fun, too. I think it still works on the Switch version, too. I forget. Also, this is another PB. Wait, nope. Slow by 7 seconds. Nope, by 10 seconds. Oh, wow. So actually, if you want to put in another, yeah, purely because I wasn't paying attention and I wasn't shooting down. Also, there was a lot more items, there were many more item collections in that seed than in previous ones. If you want to get another prediction together for the drone versus, there we go, drone versus drill. Oh, and for those that weren't at the art stream last night, I have posted the results in the Discord. Exclamation point Discord. Addy was really busy last night. He did respond to me though with the ones that he likes. Oh, he wasn't able to decide for the GG because he likes all of them. Although he picked the let's see, bottom, middle, top, middle. So for the upset, he actually went for the one that's looked almost like a Sonic character. Like if you could draw like make a unibrow and it looked like a Sonic character. I was really fond of the jagged teeth one. Like the angry looking one, I thought it looked nicer. He liked the looking perturbed. But yeah, if y'all want to see the results of that, it is on the Discord. Good explanation on Discord. This is the downside though, is that although I can really run these for. Yeah, so if you are looking at the image, so what I did is he had 6 different ideas that he wanted for emotes, and I did 3 iterations of those same ideas. So yeah, if you're playing the home game, the ones he likes are from left to right: bottom, middle, top, middle. Then he couldn't pick a GG, and top because he really liked the nailed it. I need to make that a little bit better. I liked it too. I thought it'd be too busy for an emote. So for my picks, like if I were to pick the ones I was fond of, I was really fond of the middle or bottom one for high was really good. I thought the top one for Pog was my favorite. Middle one for smug. Really, any of the ones for upset, I could have totally gone for. I was really fond of the bottom one for GG. I like the. I think it's fun and unique having the letters GG on it and having him reference them, like pointing up to it. Hey, Rennick. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, and that's why I never really liked Candyland, because I felt like I didn't have agency as a player. You know what my favorite board game was when I was a kid? It's Trivial Pursuit. Because I already knew all the answers. Because fucking nerd. Yeah, it's like War, which is why you have to make variations of War. Where you, like cut the deck in between. Oh, I thought you meant for me, Rashbar. We were having audio issues, so you guys are all hearing the game audio. I am not hearing it through the same channel you guys are. I love Stratego. Stratego's a fun game. No, I love it. So, my favorite board games as a child, Scrabble is a big one with my family. I will probably, as a reminder, not this coming week, but the week afterwards, I'm going to be in Connecticut, so we will not be streaming. Because, as much as I could theoretically bring all my streaming equipment with me, I'd rather not. I'll be spending time with my mother. It is her birthday on the 21st. And she also has not seen me in like 3-4 years. They were actually going to come out and meet me last year during Run May. We're going to go visit Yellowstone, because I live just south of Wyoming. I think it goes without saying they did not come and visit me during the late spring, early summer of 2020. We'll go with this. Yeah, and I'm actually gonna be so so part of this is also gonna be we're gonna go visit my my great aunt and uncle have lived in Cape Cod for 60 years. They've been living there for a really long time. Like they've been living there since before it was. Oh, you're from there? Yeah, no, they live in Chatham. Like, so it's funny because. Yeah, I will be going to the Hot Chocolate Sparrow because coffee, and I will be going to Land Ho and getting the best goddamn Reuben sandwich in the world. I will die on this hill. Anyway, so we're gonna go out there and visit. Yeah, and Arnold's? No one goes to Arnold's. Actually, I don't even know what it is. No. So, because my great aunt and uncle live out there, they just know all the places that are worth going to. So, I just know where to go. I'm really looking forward to it, because I'm going to bring... Oh, here's a... I meant to ask this. Anyone that is familiar with, like, power banks... I am in the market to buy one for my Switch. I love donuts. I think we've been to the Hole-in-One, actually. I don't think I've been there, but I'm pretty sure my aunt has gotten donuts from them and has them on hand. So, I don't think I've been to Hole-in-One, but I'm pretty confident that I have had donuts from Hole-in-One. No, when we go to the penny candy store near where the Chatham Band plays on Friday. It's good times. That never gets old. I've enjoyed the shit out of that since I was like 5 years old. Here I am, 30 years older, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna go to the penny candy store. Hell yeah. No, like part You charge it and it just holds energy, and you can plug a USB into it and use it to charge up. Oh, thank you. Actually, thank you for pointing that out, Master. I was thinking, like, my original thought was I was gonna search. Oh my god, yeah, anything in Provincetown. Oh, what the hell was it? There, of course, the Burger Queen. I've found that to be, I can just see the logo in my mind, because even before I was old enough to really understand what they were going for, I thought that was delightfully clever. Oh no! They got rid of the Burger Queen. I wear this all the goddamn time from the Army Surplus store in Provincetown. It is a coat. It's a light jacket. That I got from the Army Surplus store in Provincetown, and it says it's written in kanji all around the middle. It's Ketsuro, which means society, and in big like knit letters, it's Tokyo. I brought it with me to Japan, but like other things that I had that had Japanese printing on it, I felt really uncomfortable wearing it because it felt really stupid. But I'm like, wait a minute, there's all these people in Japan wearing things with like just random ass English on them. My favorite one, I remember one my kindergartners had. It had the Batman logo on it. So Batman logo, and underneath was printed in just white text on this, "Nasty Dark Knight." It could have said Dark Knight, but it was Nasty Dark Knight. And I had to stifle laughing every time I saw this kid wear this shirt, with much more success than I'm having right now recounting it. Oh, it's all good, Maelstrom. No, I'll look for specific ones that say like meant for the Switch. So I'm very much looking forward to hanging out on the beach with my Switch. I have purchased Night in the Woods. I'm looking forward to playing that because it looks like the kind of game that I would like to play. I think it's kind of funny that I'll be playing this mostly probably while visiting the town where I grew up. I've heard that. So what happened is I had while at work I usually listen to the Chiptunes radio station that I like, but it was kind of falling into a rut where it just happened to be playing the same songs, or like Fear of Dark is a fantastic chiptunes artist, but once it plays 5 of his songs in a row, you're like, yeah, you can kind of see where you can tell it's not Fear of Dark. So what I did is I just brought up the Baba Is You soundtrack. Somebody just posted the entire thing. I could listen to that whole thing on a loop, just endlessly. That is just superb. Just I need to listen to something, but I need to focus on other things. Because that's really what that soundtrack is designed for. The Lake and I think Forest of Fall, I think, are my 2 favorites. They're just really just wonderful. Just you could just sink into that song and just let it go. No kidding, I keep replaying Baba Is You. Like, I know all the puzzles, but it's just it's like La Mulana. Like, even if you already know the solutions of the puzzles, it's satisfying to go through it again. Yeah, Meditative is a good one. But it's relaxing and peaceful, but at the same time, but it's not. It doesn't put you to sleep. Like it's relaxing and peaceful, but in like a I'm gonna get shit done kind of way. Yeah, I remember there being a level editor as well, and I think it's just on the Steam version. I have it only on the Switch. I love the fact that I have it on the Switch. Yeah, there's just games like that where, like, even if you... I mean, really, it's any game you speedrun. It's a game you enjoy just playing again and again, even though you already know everything about. Everything about it. No, so I have, for my Switch, I have A Night in the Woods. Really looking forward to playing that. Oh, no, continuing my thought. So I was playing Baba Is You, and then it suggested to me the Night in the Woods soundtrack. I'm like, I'll listen to this. I've never played the game. I hear good things. It's on my list. And I'm listening to the soundtrack, and I'm like, I have no context for these songs. But even without knowing what parts of this game these songs are associated with, there's a feeling to it that I can almost sense what's happening in the game without having ever played the game. So I look forward to playing the game and finding out the context of these songs, because I get the impression that the songs convey this context even to somebody who is not playing the game or even knows the game at all. So it suggested that, and I really enjoyed that. And then also the Cuphead soundtrack, which is another one that I'm listening to repeatedly. It's like 3-4 hours long, and every track is a banger. Holy crap. And if you have not played Cuphead, you don't necessarily need to play Cuphead. Just listen to the soundtrack. It's fantastic. If you like jazz, because it's basically what it is. there's so many good tracks in that. Anyway, so I have on my Switch, I have A Night in the Woods. I'm still playing Steam World Quest, Hand of Gilgamesh. Just adoring it. As with so far everything else in the Steam World series, every single game is its own, like it's a semi-coherent storyline. Yeah, well, Cuphead's whole aesthetic is that it's going for like the golden age of cartoons, or I guess Silver Age, like the 30s and 40s, like Betty Boop, kind of that era of animation. So with it, it also has that same kind of, there's ragtime and jazz and whatnot. Yeah, Cuphead is a very difficult game. I played it co-op with Delicious a while ago on stream. There were some hilarious clips from it. Back before I figured out how to have decent sound and video quality. It was like one of the first things I streamed. And apparently it's harder on co-op. A friend of mine, he's the guy that basically taught me how to draw. He used to room with me a while back, and he moved back east. He got a better job out east, but no, he so like the streaming computer hardware, he left this for me because he kind of let me repurpose this side computer that he had. He was running, I think, just a remote server on it, but he let me use this as a dedicated streaming computer. And when he moved out, he just let me keep it, which is why there's a 3 1/4 inch floppy drive in it, because it was just still in this thing he left for me. But anyway, almost 420. Anyway, let's see where this goes. If you've missed putting in your prediction for whether or not we will get the drill of the drone, that was a while ago. Yeah, just keep all of your porn, but separate into several. Oh, nice. This is a fun weapon. Several floppy disks. Innuendo was bound. I mean, unless it's me, because I got a 3 1/4 inch floppy drive on this Linux build. So this is the tethered charge. It's a real fun weapon. In some contexts, it is the strongest weapon. Much like Cherno. Can I get through this? Yes. I don't know if this is in logic, but I just did it, so I'm saying yes. So the thing about this tethered charge is that at relatively close range, the shot just stays on the enemy. Oh, I remember the Caveman game. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like Caveman Olympics, and they're like on a teetering rock, and you're bashing them in the head. Oh, okay, it's a slightly different. Oh, I know the one. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's like Lemmings, but slightly different. It's Caveman Lemmings. I got that swag jumping once. So. Oh, Sticky Bear Typing. I remember that. I didn't really use it, but I'm familiar with it. Uh-huh. Well, we're going to fight Zader, which is fine, because this is a good weapon, even without any damage upgrades. So the thing about the tethered charge is that if you're at close range, it will just stay on the enemy and just keep hitting him for damage. We need to call these people, Rashkavar, and let them know. Do you know you have the best phone number? Yeah, like if the whatever the 420 area code is, whoever has the number 4, that area code, whoever, like 420-6969, like, I'll buy a house in that area and steal that phone number from them. It's such a nice weapon. Here we go. The answer to our poll is the drill. This is the first time we got the drill so far tonight. You know, in a seed where I'm actually going to keep it. Oh, we got this in the first seed tonight, and it wound up being at the end of the game. That is not worth the... Wait a minute. Shit, I need to get that, because that goes through walls, and I might need to use them. Fuck. So in the first seed, sorry, in the second seed, I needed the reverse slicer to actually defeat the boss, because it was the only weapon that I had that went through walls with enough range. So as much as I dislike that weapon, I think we need it. Hey Zeke, welcome, welcome. You made it in time. I've made a terrible decision on this item. Oh, I don't want to use it now, or, I mean, ideally ever, but if I need it, I have it. Nobody thought. Or I think, did anyone actually pick either side? I think that's what you're saying. Nobody was betting channel points. I can't get to that, which is very unfortunate, because that's the thing that I will definitely need. Now, what'll be nice is if this is a glitch gun, or the drone, or the grappling hook, ideally. And it is... Alright, now we can get this thing. Cool. All the way back here. Depending on how the seed pans out, there could be another one later for, if it'll be a drone swamp seed or a sentinel skip seed. I did, yeah, actually, and if you're on the Discord, Discord, I have posted the results of it there. I'm gonna be doing another one, hopefully before the end of next week. Action, because so he's decided on which ones he likes, and I'll go about finishing them up. We'll see. Next week's gonna be kind of hectic. And as a reminder, next Friday I will not be streaming because I'm getting on an airplane at this time next week. So there will be no stream because I will be at the airport 1 week from now. Oh yeah, I did not know that. But no, yeah, if you want to see the emotes planned out, they are on the Discord. Discord. I did not save. Right? No, I did not. Well, I've made a terrible error. I will be doing... Yes, so Monday will be Ultima Underworld 2, and Wednesday will be more Final Fantasy X, which will be the last stream of next week. Alright, so this is one where we... Oh, wait, no, I didn't need the reverse slicer at all. Oh, hey, look, it's the red coat. Wow. Not in go mode, because we do still need either the drone and drone swap, or the grappling hook. Ideally, the grappling hook. She actually, I have, she's not coming with me. I don't, I mean, my parents are fine with cats, although they do have 2 dogs. But she's not startled by dogs. No, I have a cat sitter. It's actually coworker and a good friend of mine's fiance. She runs her own pet sitting business. Usually she goes and visits, like does a homestay to like keep an eye on the dogs and let them out and whatnot. In this case, I'm just going to be paying her every day to come and make sure that Bimani has food and water, play with her a little bit, make sure she's not getting too bored. Bimani seems to, and again, I mean, me anthropomorphizing a cat, not that I have a problem anthropomorphizing animals, but she seems to have a very similar personality to me, which is she likes doing her own, like she likes being on her own, but she doesn't like being alone. This is also the first scene of the night where we have a fat bean, which would make the disco room climb a lot easier. So, she'll be fine on her own. You know, suffice that, you know, her litter box is clean, she got food and water. But someone will be coming by to make sure she's not lonely. I know, no, it's really amazing to me how I found, like, it was just a single picture on the animal shelter's website, and I saw her and I'm like, oh, this is totally cat for me. And then it just turns out, no, her personality is very, very befitting of what I was looking for. Like, she's great personality. Like, really the problem arises when, like, she really wants my attention and wants to play, and I'm, like, at work, don't have the time to afford to play with her, and she'll get frustrated and, like, start trying to, like, attack my feet. And then I gotta put her outside and close the door, and she gets very upset. But usually, like, if she wants to play, and I'm, you know, have the wherewithal to do so, she'll communicate with me that she would like to play. Like, she's very good at communicating her needs in different ways. Like, I couldn't tell you, oh, she does this when she wants that. But, like, she's very good at letting me know, hey, you know, her food is, like, just as a reminder, it's when you normally feed me food. Or, hey, my water is out because I got, like, especially thirsty. Well, I would like to play. Please accommodate my desires here. So, we are right now looking for either, like I said, the drone and drone swap, or the grappling hook. Ideally the grappling hook, because we get the grappling hook, we're going to go finish the scene. This is not that, although more getting these is nice. What's also really cool is that she's a black and white tortie, but she's also a mutt. So, in addition to having the black and white of a normal tortie, she's also got like a shock of like reddish orange, like on the middle of her back, which is very similar to, I have brown hair, but like right here is very red. So like you can see here, like my hair here is a different color than my hair here. It just looks all the more prominent when my hair's really long like this. So her tail looks very similar in color to like my ponytail. It's kind of wild. Yeah, well, usually when I start streaming, like, she's kind of... Oh, yeah, she's such a sweetheart. Like, she's got a great personality. I mean, she's a very pretty cat as well. Like, so the picture that I saw for her, you know, really cute pink nose, and I love how, so, like, most cats have that kind of, like, triangle, like, running along the bridge of their nose. In her case, it's like got a, I wouldn't say a chunk missing from it, but like it looks like a little flame. on her forehead. It looks adorable. I saw that, and I'm like, she'd be like a terrible, mean, horrible cat, but that's a really fetching pattern on her face, my god. And then it just turns out, no, she's just a wonderful cat, and also visually stunning. I cannot get this, but I'm gonna see what it is. I will not be getting that. Yeah, she's secretly a fire Pokemon. Because she's currently burning up the couch. Little ma'am! Yeah, can you not? Hi there. Can I help you? Oh, there she goes. And in addition to all these other things, so as I mentioned, she was a street cat. Came to the shelter in rather bad condition. The damage that was incurred on her nose, like she had a really deep laceration along her nose, gives her breathing issues very akin to mine. So like she has very audible breathing, especially so like if I work her out. Well, there was a fire type cat. It was in one of the versions that I can't remember the name of. It was one of the starters. I would like you over here. So this is guaranteed to give me health. I thought it would be giving me more health. Yeah, definitely look, I mean, your mileage may vary. Like if you find a really good, like a reputable animal shelter, like one that has, a lot of good marks and is known for being very good to the animals. Not like there's really, I mean, if you're running an animal shelter and you're working in an animal shelter, you're probably the mindset where you love animals and you're not going to treat them poorly. Banging outside. But no, so yeah, find a local animal shelter because they have cats that need loving. And like I was, like where I got Bimani, they just took the best care of her. She came in not good health, and they had 2 months of very intensive health. What's the word I'm thinking of? Rehabilitation for her, and just all the better. And again, like it's funny on the initial like animal brought into the shelter status update on her. It's listing all the ringworm, possibly pregnant, deep lacerations on her face, this and that, and then in the middle of it, very friendly. Like even under all this distress, very friendly cat. Yeah, I've actually, with Bimani, this is the first time that I've actually gotten an animal from a shelter. All of my, with the exception of one, like all of my pets when I was a kid were shelter pets. Okay, look, come on. Oh right, it's. One second. Usually it kind of like ramps up. Recently it's just been, nope, it's 12:30. Or in this case, 12 o'clock. Bam, orange mode. But no, all my pets have been rescue pets, but they've been like my first rescue cat was literally it followed me home, can I keep it? My second one was, we were looking for another pet, because the first cat, who actually was purchased from a pet store, was my very first cat. Not really a pet store like a kitten mill kind of thing, but it was like a reputable pet store that my mom had gotten because I really wanted a cat. I was like 5. I really wanted a cat. So she surprised me with a cat. Nailed it. Oh my god. RNG. But he was captured by a larger animal, and It Followed Me Home cat was visibly very distraught by the fact that nobody was gone. Yeah, if you're allergic to cats, don't get a cat. I mean, you could butt a butt. I think they did that on Ren and Stimpy. I think it was part of the Happy Happy Joy Joy song. Yeah, no. So, yeah, all of my pets have been... All of my rescue cats were rescued from existing things. So, Beamon was the first one I actually got from a shelter. I looked up, where I got her from was very highly reviewed. And when before you commit to getting an animal from an animal shelter, go and check them out. Like, don't commit to it right away. You know, go in, see how... Get a feel for the shelter. Be like, if you go in and it looks kind of run down and rubs you not the right way, then don't get an animal from... In this case, the shelter where I got her, beautiful, like, looked recently built and renovated. The cats had, like, when they were in pens, they were very large, and then they had, like, this gigantic enclosure for the cats. Like a whole wall of, not even, like, full panel windows, but, like, circular cubbies with the windows that the cats could lay in. And look outside at birds. And just, like, rows of cat trees. Yeah, and so when I went to scope them out, my impression was these are people that love animals. And, like, the dog section was on the opposite side as the cat section, so, like, you could hear dogs barking from a distance away. Oh, this is going really smoothly each time. Yeah, part of it is funding. Actually, I am due to give them more money. I like donating to the shelter because they obviously did just a great job nursing her back to health. And she's just such a wonderful cat. And she heard me talking about her. There she is. Hey, sweetheart. Oh, she's purring. Cat stream is now cat stream. Look at that tail. Why, you look like a happy cat. So here's another really fast, quick seed. All of these seeds have been mostly the same. With light variation. Which is good, because I've gotten progressively better at this whole low percent go mode. In varying degrees. Like the actually back when I did the Ring Fit Adventure thing. Oh, this is interesting. I don't even have glitch bombs. This is different. Not in a welcome way. Okay. I think you can. But I don't know. Oh, you know, that's a good point. Rather than having a big lump, that's a good idea. Like, to raise the cost, but make it so that people can contribute to... Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing. That's a good idea, though. Need just a little bit of these, a little bit more of these. So this is going to be very different. I can still glitch the things in the next room. It won't be as quick and convenient, though. There we go. Alright. This is fine. That might actually be in the wall right now and dead. Nope. Now it's dead. Oh, right. I have this. Yeah, and I'm not sure if mods can do that. Like to set up the continuous one. I know that I can, but I'm not sure if mods are able to do that. But no, I think that'd be a good idea. I might have to set that up on my end. We'll see though. And then there's probably like a widget or something. Yeah, well what's cool is that all of my seeds so far have been low percent seeds. But like low percent in different ways. So this is low percent because I don't even have the glitch bombs. So normally I would be glitching all of those for safety. Turns out I don't need to do that. Now the fact that I have the fat beam means that I can clear these things from a safe distance, which is unique to this seed. Fuck. Or not. Yeah, I like doing low percents in this, because that's kind of the weakest thing that I'm the weakest at. Get one more over here. Alright, I think we're good. I can't even get that item if I wanted to. I don't think I'm going to be finishing this in sub 30 minutes. But this is definitely going to be a PB if I can, you know, manage to get through the ceiling with a decent modicum of success. Oh, and I don't have glitch bombs either, so I'm going to have to do this quickly. Because I can't glitch them with the glitch gun. There we go. Nice. This might actually be sub 30, which would be a very new PB. So my current PB is 35.15. Oh, okay. Oh, I'll see about doing that in a minute. In the meantime. And then, like, if So also keeping the using channel points to get one outright, but you still have the 2 limit cap. And then if we meet the community challenge one, but I've already hit the 2, then I can just hold that like the next stream, start that off. Yeah, I know how to set it up on my end, because I had to do that for the Ring Fit Adventure one. Yeah, Rush Bar, which like we got the same, actually none of the new ones. The chicken, salmon with cranberry, tuna, and turducken. Thank you for GG's. That was my percent on that. Yeah. Yeah, she really likes. What's funny is she loves chicken and turkey and rabbit, which is funny because in Japanese, rabbit. So, Japanese language, when you're counting items, you say. Like, it's sort of akin to, like, when you count, like, in English, when you're talking about groups of animals, like, it's a pride of lions, or a murder of crows. Like, there's a unique word that you use to denote a group of animals. It's vaguely similar to this in Japanese. When you're counting items, you say just the number. And then you say a unique word depending on what the thing is. So, like, if you're counting sheets of paper, small, thin items use the counter mai. So if you have 2 pieces of paper, ni is 2, and you use mai to say that you have sheets of paper. So you would say, kami, paper, ni mai. So I have 2 sheets of paper. Kami ni mai ga motte iru. You can say that in a number of ways, but I'll use that for the verb conjugation. But yeah, that's the point. If you're counting birds, you use wa. If you're counting animals, you use hiki. So 3 cats would be san piki, whereas 2 birds would be ni wan. Ni wa, sorry. Wan is what a dog says. Ni wa. Wa is actually, it's wing. So you count it like that. If you're counting rabbits, you use wa, because rabbits are counted like they're birds. I can only speculate it has something to do with the lunar rabbit. Gonna get some chicken for Rashkavar. Let's see. You like this chicken? Oh, she's very excited for this chicken. Uh-huh. I gotta open it, you goofball. She's trying to wedge her nose into the unopened package. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Look at that pretty cat. Oh, if we want to get a prediction going up for channel points, also in the meantime, I'm going to bring up the thingy. Yeah, so like how in English there's the man in the moon. Like, hey, you can see a face. In Japan, the lore is it's a rabbit punching out mochi. I was given the opportunity to make mochi when I was in Japan. It's really difficult to describe, but I felt honored that they invited me to come to this mochi making thing at the middle school. Here we go, community challenge. Let me see, can I... I mean, we can... So here's the thing. I can put it for how long it is. Can I put this as a... I mean, I guess I would have to recreate it every time, but I mean, it's really not that difficult. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can repeat this. Well, I mean, it's punching out, but what it actually is you're beating it with a hammer. So what it is there's a big, like, wooden, like, cauldron kind of thing. One person has a giant mallet. Let me, picking an icon. Oh, I'll just leave the normal one. It has, here's examples of icons we can use, but you gotta download it and then upload it manually. Okay, so I've also put a, yeah, I can put it on repeat, but no, we put up a community challenge, which you can individually put in channel points towards this, and when we all collectively put points towards it, I guess I'll pick the treat. Or what I can do is I can take a couple of bags, hold them up, and then whatever one she nudges her nose against will be the one she gets. You're a very pretty girl. And then, yeah, the other thing that they had at the shelter, and this is kind of a thing for cats that are from her background. They suggested that definitely for somebody who's familiar with cats who are easily overwhelmed. And I have experience with cats that are easily overwhelmed. I mean, it's generally a most rescued abandoned cats are kind of that, where, like, they seek attention, but can only take so much. And so really it's just, this is the case with any cat, is that you might want to pet the cat, but the cat doesn't want to be pet. And you have to be able to understand and recognize when the cat doesn't want to be pet. You get a chinchilla. Chinchillas are adorable, and they're really soft. Rats also make really good pets. My brother and his significant other, they keep rats. So they're also our DM for Dungeons and Dragons, and we'll often have one of the rats just wants to nestle on their shoulder. Sometimes, like, climb, like, right here. It's adorable. I'm not afraid of spiders, but I avoid them. I don't really have a phobia of them, but I'm like, I'm good not being near that. Oh, this went way too far down. There we go. Oh, no. So now I was going to show. So, when you make a mochi, you get like a big, like, wooden, like a big bowl kind of thing. And you got the big glob of mochi, which is, it's a rice thing. Big bowl of it. One person with a giant hammer. Basically, it looks like the mallet from Super Smash Brothers. That might be where it's sourced from. And you swing it and boop, pound the mochi with the hammer. And then another person grabs the mochi while the other person is swinging the hammer back up, and like flipping it, like rotating it. And then so you, as the person with the hammer, are getting into a steady rhythm, so that the person that is flipping it knows the rough timing that you have, so they can grab it and flip it. So, when I was there, they had me on the hammer duty. So, I got to be the one with the hammer while one of the other teachers was grabbing and flipping the mochi. Because this is the school that I taught at was very small, and they got to know me. Yes, no, it's deeply a trust position. And here's the thing. Well, they had an amount of trust for me because they knew that I was involved with, like, I was willing to be a part of the community. And they trusted that, I mean, I they could give me instructions in Japanese and trusted that I knew what they were saying. That, you know, that was the thing, is that it's a sign of trust, but it's also that they showed they were welcoming me into the society, which, if you know Japanese history, this is not a face that's usually welcomed into Japanese society. Because I am American. Although Aomori is generally the northern part of Japan, does have a different history when it comes to foreigners and their acceptance of them. It's a long story. Or not only that, like, the general concept of Americans is that, you know, we're go-getters, we got all this energy, so like, think like, oh man, I would be like, oh, I'm gonna pound the mochi, yay! Instead of following a tempo and working as a team, because that's what it is. So yeah, that was fun. It is, like most things I did in Japan, an experience that I will never forget. Like, I can just vividly remember, like, that entire day. And it was cool is because it wasn't an official, like, it wasn't like my dispatch company was like, hey, they're doing this mochi thing, you gotta go join them. No, this was on the weekend. It was my day off. They asked me to join them. So I was not obligated to speak English to anyone. Which is great, because I just got to hang with the kids and talk to them in Japanese about things that interested all of us. Yeah. But I think is also why the kids really enjoyed having me as a teacher, because if I didn't have to talk to them in English, I could communicate with them. Like, and that made the, like, this is also a unique thing for me there, is, because most of the time, if you're there teaching, working as the English teacher, you are contractually obligated to speak nothing but English. You're the immersion thing. Thing is kids then just only recognize you as the person that they have to struggle to communicate with. So for the most part with the kids, they knew that, one, if they really needed to communicate something to me, they could just tell me in Japanese, and I would know what they were talking about. Like, if we're having an English dialogue as part of class, and they're not getting it, and they want to ask, what does that actually mean? They could ask me in Japanese, what's the meaning of this? And I'd be like, oh, it means this. And then conversely, they knew that my Japanese ability, not on the level as theirs. Like, I spoke it pretty well, and I can understand it, but we were both in the same boat as, this is not our native language, so they understood that them learning English, it gave them a context to understand and appreciate that I, as not a native Japanese speaker, also understood the struggle they were going through as not native English speakers. And that, I mean, it really showed with, like, the students that were not good students would still give a shit and try, even if they didn't know what the hell they were doing. Anyway, and this is why I'm naming all of the Aeons in Final Fantasy X after people that I remember from, or people that stand out in my mind the most from my time in Japan. Anyway, get another seed. It's a lot of 9s. This might be the last one just because this is the 5th seed of the night? We'll see. This is another Masochist run, so it's probably going to be another low go mode. This is mostly what I want to practice right now, though, is low % go mode. All 9 seeds. Yeah, you'd think that the one with more 5s in it would be the 5th. Really? Is this easy mode? So we might get another super low %. Oh, the first seed of the night, I got, so 2 of the seeds we start out with really bad weapons. The last one I got the tethered charge, and then I wound up not using it because I got, like, the flamethrower and the scissors beam, like, right after it. Oh my god. And I jumped. So that's why I've been doing Masochist seeds, because they do tend to put you in go mode really early, and so therefore your go mode is When do I have enough items that make me comfortable in going to the end of the game? Which for me right now is I want to practice being able to do that and feel comfortable doing that with, like, basically nothing. Which has pretty much been the seeds today, which is why the last seed took, like, what, 28 minutes? That was, good and fast. So I can't do the clip to get through this. This will give me health, though. Or not. I got enough to do the damage clip from here. Boop. Not you. For those of you that caught the first tournament, I died to that thing because they didn't deafen the mics. So I typed and the correct choice was the drill. I typed in the race comm, hey, we're not deafened, we can still hear everything you're saying. Right after I entered into that room, and so I didn't take into account the fact that the enemies were now in a different position when I usually just run through that room. And then I died. It was very embarrassing. I was also nervous as fuck. Oh yeah. So the correct answer was the drill. I think this is what we had last time. Is this even random? I could have checked the item behind Zader, but I didn't. You know. And we have over here, not a weapon I'm gonna get. So I have slightly more respect for that gun, because if you just tap fire it, it's less awful. At this point, I would not pick up Kilver. Because most of the things that we will accomplish with Kilver, I will also accomplish with the flamethrower. And that's the one I have. Gret Zeke, you in fact did get a bunch of points. You could, so if you click on the points thing, down at the bottom, there is the community. Little man, can you not? I know. She's looking over the couch at me like, yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be doing that. I have grabbed your attention. Meow, I'm a cat. Hey there. You coming up here? No, you're just gonna look at me? I can't even get this item. What the hell am I doing? Oh, it's so weird having not drone and not a glitch item. Everything's ruined. My cake's burned. And just think, if I had realized that, we could have been here in the 420 room at 420. Is this even right? Hello, pretty girl. She's looking to climb on the table and probably knock the camera off. Oh god. Cat on the edge. She'll do it, she swears. Uh-huh. So there's things that I can get with this, but I really don't feel like backtracking and getting them. Which is kind of unfortunate. So I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna die here. Well, let's check these things back here. Cause I'm like, wait, I have no health and no damage upgrades. So that's a thing. Right now she's attacking the corner of the notebook that I'm using for my Ultima Underworld 2 notes. You might hear her scratching on the side. It's kind of adorable. She's trying so so hard. No, keep doing it. Oh, there she is. Resume what you were doing. Continue being adorable. You stop doing the adorable thing. You're still adorable. You're not gonna? No. I think she's done being adorable. Step 1, be cat. Step 2, be on top of book. Step 3, pull out that thing that is under... I think she's gonna get it. Yep, she got it. She got a quarter of the paper. She likes paper, so this is unfortunate because I have to put my toilet paper in a drawer that is next to the toilet rather than the toilet paper holder. She does not attack it when I'm not there, but if I'm in the bathroom, she will occupy herself while she's in the bathroom because unless I have the door closed, she will barge into the bathroom. And if I have the door closed, she will be outside meowing, very concerned that I'm stuck or something. But no, she'll only attack the toilet paper if I'm just present in the room. Otherwise, she don't give a shit about it. But she'll attack that. She likes paper towels. So, like, if I have a paper towel because I'm, like, eating food, she will grab the paper towel and run. And then I'll have shards of paper towel all over the place. So I already don't like the seed. Because I have, like, nothing. Uh-huh. Like, really all we got going for us is that we have the flamethrower. That's about it. Flamethrower, I think we got, like, a couple of, like, upgrade fragments. There is an item. Actually, what we can do. Wait, no, I can't. Well, shit. Uh-huh. It didn't pan out nearly as well as I thought it would. Side plan. I run away. That worked better than I thought it would. Yes, it does. I'm not a fan of it either. So I'm glad it's gone. It can't hurt us anymore. Thankfully, that is a full health upgrade that I can totally pick up, assuming I don't die in the process, which is a thing that definitely can happen. Oh no, it's all good. No, this, I'm very pleased that in Randomizer they also gave you the option to patch out the really terrible sound that would play if you were hitting a part of an enemy that wasn't vulnerable to damage. Because the problem is that much later in the game, basically every part except for a very tiny section of an enemy is invulnerable to all damage. So no matter what you're hitting, you're causing this bing, ding, 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 ding. Constantly. It was terrible. I'm so glad you can not use it. Because if you're familiar with the game, you already know what can and cannot be dealt damage. You don't need to be constantly barraged with a reminder of this. And that was... Trenchcoat? Yep, Trenchcoat. Literally, this is the first time we've gotten the Trenchcoat all night. Weird. Yeah, I wound up getting used to it, but now that it's not here, it's like peace has descended upon the game. Especially the final boss, because this is like the only thing you would hear. Uh-huh. I mean, it had a charm to it. We would also, at this point, we'd also need the high jump boots. Because without the high jump boots, I can't, oh my god, I can't make that, really couple of jumps. That are, essential for getting up and out of, getting into, Ikurma. What's sad is, actually, I think this is in logic, because I have the grappling hook now. This is yet another seed where I check this, because I can. It's a single item. I'm gonna check it anyway, by God. Yeah, this is in logic because I have the trench coat and the grappling hook. This is fine. Alright, maybe it's not. I thought that was over a lot sooner. It was not. So this is fine. Actually, what I can do is I can actually stand on one end of the room and just pelt them with... Or I could just not do that room. That is also a decision that I can make, and I think I'm going to make that decision. Because that room is bad and it should feel bad. If I had, like, the fat beam or things that went distances, I'd probably do that. Really? Although it is nice that guaranteed in the seed we're going to be finishing the game with at least two codes for defense. Hey, Jinui. Welcome, welcome. This is the 5th seed of the night. Oh boy. They've all been going really well. I've made 2 PBs. One of them was almost another PB, but it was 10 seconds too slow. This is... I'll keep that in mind. I might not need that, but I will probably want that. Whether or not it'll be convenient to get. It likely won't be. Oh, it is hella windy outside. I think I know about those games. I would have been curious to try them. Oh, hey, look, the Hydro Boots. Cute. I don't think I can get this. Yes, we are now in Red Coat Go mode. I'm pretty confident this is rank 2 glitch gun. Yeah. And I can't clip through them. Like if I had the red coat I could, but no, I don't have the red coat. Either someone is revving an engine outside or it is really goddamn windy. And judging by the looks of the trees, I'm gonna go with the latter. This is not a good decision. Take my windows out, Jesus Christ. So this is not a good decision. I could do it with red coat, or if we had the glitch bombs, which we would need the drone to get, so that's locked behind that, or the rank 2 glitch gun, which we presently don't have. So there's a number of things that are locking that. And I couldn't even see what the item was, so it could just be crap. It could be the red coat. did not think of that as a viable location to stand. Is this even rando? I forget which one it is, but in the vanilla game, that's where you get either one of the two syringe items. It's silly. And I'm very biased. I'm a strong believer in the gamification of really most things. I think video games, when used properly, can be a very good learning tool. As I said, I wouldn't say that's entirely how I learned Japanese, but Final Fantasy V was certainly a really good method of learning. It's a very convenient place to go. Final Fantasy V was a very convenient way of gaining comfort with using the language. Comfort and familiarity. So I did this really quickly in 2 seeds today. See how it goes in this one. I didn't even get the drone in the last seed. Nice. We have high jump. So at this point, go mode is either go mode is the red coat. Yeah, I don't need the drone swap, but I need the red coat regardless. But I have high jump and grappling, so if we don't get the drone swap, it doesn't matter. It's a slower seed just because really shitty beginning. I mean, I know I got the flamethrower. We only just got our first damage upgrade. Flamethrower is nice. Not necessarily with low damage. Oh yeah. I mean, it's really unlikely that you'd have a seed where you don't get high jump. As far as I'm aware. Guaranteed health. Boop. You know what? Sure. I don't even know how many of these I'm at. Actually, I'm going to need to work with some of the devs on this, because I, in theory, should be able to get the auto tracker working, which is a thing that they're going to need for the next tournament run. For those that missed it, the next tournament run was going to be next Saturday. So next weekend is when the other tournaments are going to be run. They're going to have to postpone mine because I'm not going to be near a computer. Although I will see, I'll have to check the Axiom Verge on the Switch and see if Randomizer's been pushed to that. Have you checked recently? I haven't checked it yet. I have it digital. I have a physical copy of it, so I don't. I'd have to put in the cartridge. Cartridge. I will take this. Also, it looks like I should be able to clip through this. I cannot. Sometimes little purple woobly thingies are breakable, and sometimes they're actually solid. So, we get to go on a grand journey for where the hell the red coat is. It could be in the beginning. Again, there's 2 items. near... Actually, there's quite a few items at the beginning that I can get all of them. So here's what I'm gonna do. Also, the sound died. We're gonna check this. I'm gonna go do drug skip, and we're gonna get Uki now cleared up, because I can zip up again quickly. Yeah, this is the second time this happened today. So far today, I've had a really good track record on getting this to work quickly. Not this part. There we go. See? It works all the time. I think this is actually an Axiom Verge thing. Because it's not that all the sound is dead, and it's not when I restart Pulse Audio it starts up again, it's... Actually... Never see this. So I'm just going to restart it. This is not going to be a better seed. It'll be hard to make it better than the last one. Oh my god. Avert your eyes, children. Yeah, and this is the second time it's happened. Like, it happened the first time really early in the first seed, too. It was very strange. I like how it hasn't, like, caught up and, like, started doing the weird warbly background. So as a reminder, I will be streaming next on Monday with Ultima Underworld 2. I would... Oh, thank you. It's... I mean, it's not safe for work, kind of, but I mean, like, nothing's... It's really cute. It's only as not safe for work as society dictates. I think it's really cute. Anyway, I also think it makes for a great background picture. I have had a variety of Mozilla Firefox related backgrounds on my computers for quite some time. Actually, really, mostly the exception is the Dogami and Doggerisa that's on the Windows 7 computer. That has been on my Windows 7 computer for the longest of times. I think it's pretty much the first one that I put on it. I think I put a Firefox one on there. And then the Dogami Doggerisa one happened. Oh, because I actually built it before Undertale came out. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm going to save here. Yes. Here's how this is going to go down. I'm actually going to go this way. Oh, hey, go mode. Oh, hey. Meme mode. Fuck. Alright, let's go finish the seed. What's nice is that I actually, even though I've only got 4 bars of health, I actually have more armor than I had when I... So, first seed of the night was the same thing. Has this... How many damage nodes? I was 2 and 1. And only had 1 coat. Oh no, I'm totally doing that in the... I'm doing that in the race. No, my next match is against Seraphim, who is a significantly better player of Rando than I am. Although, as I was saying earlier, pretty much most people are, because I only play this casually-ish, and a lot of the shit I, like, there were speed tricks that I only learned literally just, like, as of the run before my tournament run, I learned tricks that I did not do before, and so I had to practice them right before my run began. Because I just never knew it was a thing. I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that, apparently. So, it's, when I say better than me, I mean much more experienced than me. Because I mostly just played the old school speedrun version, which isn't even the route anymore. I'll probably need to take some time at some point and learn it. I'll probably run it on stream. I can't glitch these at all. Never mind. Make me wish I went back and got the glitch. So this is going to be a thing. This is definitely a very fun and different low percent. So the speed at which... Well, so there are two different glitch guns. The thing is it's just certain things can only be glitched by glitch gun 2. But the speed that they glitch is dependent on how many damage nodes you have. And with 2 damage nodes, it takes a while. Which is going to especially suck on the next couple, because I might just have to YOLO through that room and hope for the best. Thankfully going in with a decent amount of health. Well, that went well. Still gonna save here. I am... Not only that, damageless the 2 rooms following. Look, I still have the shitty pea shooter. Ah! It's just 3 bars of health. Oh my god. What would have made it even funnier is if I only had 3 bars of health and I just walk into the room and just immediately die. Like that. So sending a drone into the room and then breaking it immediately resets the room. Is this a health upgrade? It is not. Neat. It was a lot. I approved of that death. Oh my god. What? It's like, what other guns do I have? Not many. Yeah, no, they're particularly good. Can I glitch this? No, I can. So, Glitch Gun 1 can glitch some things. Glitch Gun 2 can glitch most things. Glitch Bombs can glitch everything. I would think that these would not be glitchable by Glitch Gun 1. Also, in 1 seed tonight, I got the drone launch extender, and I have not gotten the drone swap in any of these. Which I'm perfectly fine with. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, you in the base game you would need the set. You couldn't get to this point without the items leading up to the final area. That was really close. I went to go down, double tap down to get the iframes. Oh shit! Oh, this is fine. This is much less fine. I am legit surprised I didn't get hit by anything. That was hairy. Harry and the Hendersons. Try this again. Literally kill it with fire. I've gotten a lot of practice with this thing, which makes me very, very pleased. Like, even with glitches that are coming out, like, it still amazes me that Thomas App put all this together and it functions as well as it does, even when you break it. What's funny is that the things that break in it handle really well. Like, with the exception of, like, the drug skip, if you don't set it up properly, you'll crash the game. That's basically it. Thing is that a lot of the rooms that you clip into, like the one doing that, are things that actually exist on the map. Like, if you look at the entire game map, there's a number of rooms that you... Yeah, I mean, it's all intentional. It goes with the theme of the game. So, like, if you look at the entire game map, there's a variety of rooms that exist, but you can't get to. You can hope this is like coat or health. It is none of those things. So, that guy is trapped there. Basically, that's not the exact thought that I had in mind, but it worked. We'll roll with it. Alright. So the last seed is another one, right? So the enemies that spawn during the Atheros fight only can be glitched by glitch bots. I'm sure as hell not doing it the rank 1 glitch gun. So I basically gotta get through the ceiling, like, right away. Oh my god. Come on down here. Nice. I have had 0 deaths on this fight all night. I have successfully clipped it to the ceiling on every seed. Yeah, it's a victory in my mind. So this is, what's funny is this is going to be the slowest seed of the night by only about a minute. So the first seed was 35:15, and then the one after it, immediately after it, was 35:25. think the other one was somewhere around that. I don't remember. Wait, no, the third seed was the one that was the... No, it was... fourth seed was the sub-30. I forget what the third one was. It was not as intense. Yeah, well, what's nice is that I'm not as limited by... So now that I've learned this, like the fact that I can do this with consistency shaves a ton of time. Because what it used to be is my PD would be like, I have enough damage and health to be able to take on this fight consistently. The thing is I've got 2 damage nodes. 2 health nodes and 2 damage nodes. Purely because I have to run into them along the way. This again. So the fact that I have any damage and health nodes is basically purely coincidental. More damage nodes just make me go faster. Like speed holes, they make the car go faster. Yeah, you're 37 minutes. That's What was that? Yeah, 29:13. That was a really good one. And I could have even run that. I could have even run that better. Oh, I think it was 38. I want to say, because the first seed was the 35:15, and that was a PB. And then the one after that was almost the same. I've even started like the finishing in Ikurma. There were a lot of like safeties that I would do, and then on the last mini seeds where I didn't even have the glitch bombs. Like normally I would like right after doing Sentinel skip, the first room after that with the two enemies that you can glitch and then they'll just be in the same spot in the next room. I would take the time to glitch them and telefrag them. I couldn't do that in this seed. I could in the last one. Yeah, the very end of the game. Oh, whatever the final area. I don't remember what the names are. I just know Eden because it's the worst part. But anyway, actually, I'm gonna, because there's many seeds tonight, I'm actually gonna finish up here. I know this is a little early, but I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat some foods. So I know basically it's an hour early, but I don't know. I could run another seed, but it would be the time when like red code is in green hell. And the Sudran key is in some dumb place I never check. I could, but that's reliant on me getting good seeds. But I'm actually hungry. So we're gonna toss a host over to Codeman, who is playing Kingdom Hearts. That's not Zelda. But anyway, thank you all for coming in and hanging out, watch me smash some records. I mostly will be practicing this some more. I'll see if it's on the Switch. If not, eh. But yeah, no, my trick execution was a whole lot better. I found a good consistent spot for doing the drug skip so that I don't take forever getting stuck. So that's nice. But anyway, we had some subs and hosts and follows and things of this nature, and I appreciate all of them. And hopefully this video's on Monday. Until then.